merciful, just as your Father is merciful. In this, the Jubilee Year of Mercy, Catholics around the world and here in the 19-county Diocese of Toledo are invited by Pope Francis to an extraordinary moment of grace and spiritual renewal. The Holy Father calls upon us to extend the mercy of Jesus to all through the corporal and spiritual works of mercy, especially to the sinner, the sick and suffering, the poor, and the marginalized. Here are just a few examples. In Norwalk, Miriam House provides safe and stable transitional housing to women and their children. Here, we provide the resources and the guidance necessary to regain self-sufficiency, stability, and independence. Emergency food, clothing, and shelter are provided to those in need, like here at Hope Food Pantry in Mansfield. Across all reaches of our diocese, many volunteers carry out hundreds of hours of heartfelt dedication to those in greatest need, in witness to the corporal works of mercy. We visit those in prison at the Toledo Correctional Facility, the Lucas County Jail, and the Allen County Correctional Facility, celebrating Mass, bringing them the Holy Eucharist, offering catechism class, and opportunities to learn and embrace the Catholic faith. All of this and more is made possible by your generosity to the annual Catholic Appeal. The priestly vocations, lived daily by our priests throughout the diocese, are essential to extending God's mercy to our faithful.
We need to support the work of our church, not just at the parish. And as a pastor, young pastor, 4.5 years as a pastor, I've relied on the diocese in many, many ways. Another way the annual Catholic Appeal helps us is with our school. Our teachers receive additional training, which if it weren't for the annual Catholic Appeal, that wouldn't be possible.
We look to the future with hope in the 16 seminarians studying to be priests.
We found out that the diocese would take care of much of the costs for me as an undergrad seminarian. And I also found out that as a graduate level seminarian in theology, they would cover the entire cost of seminary studies. A great help for me and my family. I see the beauty of the unity of the church in that being a seminarian, I'm able to experience the generosity from a parishioner in any sector of the diocese, that I'm able to partake in the great love that they share for Jesus by giving to the diocese so that I can receive great training and great spiritual benefits as a seminarian. I know that I can speak on behalf of all my brother seminarians of how much we rely on the great support of the faithful for the Diocese of Toledo, and how much it means to us truly that we receive these great benefits, whether financially or spiritually, that we know we're loved, we know we're supported in charity in the Church of Jesus Christ. When we're at seminary and we're hours away from home, we know that we are at home in the hearts of the faithful, and we're so well cared for in every way.
Mercy is the force that reawakens us to new life and gives us the courage to look to the future with hope.
God puts opportunities in front of us for us to be merciful so that we can get the graces back for being that merciful person.
There's a lot of areas: marriage enrichment, Catholic education, just our local CCDs. We have a lot of our teachers go up for classes. We need to step outside and see that we are part of a larger church called the Universal Church, the Catholic Church.
Mercy takes a particular form throughout the diocese. During this Jubilee Year of Mercy, every dollar raised above your parish's goal remains in your parish.
Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. Pope Francis chose these very words of Jesus to mark this Jubilee Year of Mercy for the Church. It is my prayer that you will know His mercy, experience this extraordinary grace and spiritual renewal, which itself encourages holy disciples, holy families, and fosters holy vocations. I ask you, please, prayerfully to consider a generous gift toward this year's annual Catholic Appeal. In doing so, you will help to extend the mercy of the Lord to all those whom we serve.